Well, we were gonna save the game, but instead I guess we'll continue the story.
This is really sad. I'm really concerned. I really need to save the game. What if there was something else we had to do? Oh, wait. That's like way too meta for this. Anyway, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm We Squared.
I'm the Opinionator.
I don't think there was anything we could have done. We didn't get a choice.
That's very true.
Well, I'm hoping you're right in that he isn't dead.
Nah, man. I was talking about real life.
Oh.
You know.
I'm hoping you're right and we're not really dead.
Because you can't stop playing the game if you haven't saved it.
Right.
So that means since we couldn't, we had to keep recording. You just missed my intent, so I had to murder a brief gag.
Probably for the best.
Yes. I just can't imagine that that's the end of Akechi. All right, is that all of them?
Open sesame. That was kind of anticlimactic.
The time's finally come.
Yeah.
What climax could we have at this point? We've already had one.
That's a fair statement.
I was just trying to wonder, like, are we gonna have to wait, or are we gonna be able to do it when we're done?
It would make sense if they made us wait.
Why the election? Why do we don't need to wait?
I agree with you. I'm just saying it would make sense.
If we get there too late, it's gonna be awful. We're not gonna be able. No, it would make sense. He'll still win.
What?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
We have to do this as soon as possible so he can withdraw.
Huh? The hell is that? A Daruma? It's pretty rockin'.
So this is the main assembly hall?
Probably. Darumas are often used as symbols of election luck. Plus, everything else in here seems real.
Yes.
Odd. Despite what we heard before, there isn't a single person in here. It sounded as though there were quite the crowd within when we heard voices through the door. But given how it looks, this has to be the root of the distortion.
Like he'd trust anyone near his treasure.
Yeah. Well, they were just sycophants, agreeing with everything he said 100%. Yeah, I'm picking up on the treasure's presence as well.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's probably that treasure over there. There's no doubt this place is where it'll appear.
Big glowy thing. We've done this a couple times.
Well then.
We've secured our route to the treasure. We out?
Okay.
We out.
It's finally time for us to send Shido's calling card. This is the final chapter in our great operation. We can't afford to back down from this now. Let's get fired up! Oh my gosh! It just keeps going. Oh, we didn't get something about having to fight Akechi?
Right?
You're back.
We were finally able to get into the main assembly hall. That means we're ready to send the calling card too. When should we do it? I vote now. We must consider the method by which we will send it as well.
All those guys cheering for Shido better be ready. We're gonna surprise the shit out of them.
Yeah, this one's gotta be really big. Setting it up, who knows how much time it'll take. Fortunately, we have all the time in the world. We don't have any pressing issues at all.
I can't wait for this. BTW, where's Makoto? She's in this chat, right?
God! Stab! Stab! Stab!
Hello, everyone. I am the new Billy.
Say hello to the nice viewers, Billy.
Hello, nice viewers. Beep boop. Yes, don't worry. I've been reading it. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, we need the real Billy back. Okay, really, what's on your mind? Is something wrong? How stupid!
Right?
Of course, there's something. Ah! Well, you got any ideas?
Well,
it's about Akechi-kun, is it not? That was really sad what happened to him. Honestly, I have very mixed feelings, but I think he was a victim, too. A victim we couldn't save. Had I not met you all, I may have become like him as well. And yet again, Persona 5 has encapsulated everything that I said in the last episode, but did it in like 3 sentences. Well, that's why I'm not paid to write video games, unfortunately.
Personally speaking, I can't forgive the guy. But more importantly, I can't forgive Shido for warping his mind so goddamn much.
Yeah, amen to that, brother.
I must agree, what Shido did is reprehensible.
We must do this. I'm certain we'll be able to pull it off. It'll be just like always. We don't need to do anything different. We just need to go in the same way we always do. So we gotta start a little different. Then in the end, it'll be the same thing. Debilitate. Beat him up. Yes. It's best not to get too worked up over this. As for the timing, that is on you, Jiro.
Tomorrow.
Akechi saved us all in the end. I think in his heart, he might not have been so bad. Hey, Jiro, let's succeed on this mission, no matter what. No, it's right there!
Yeah,
it's right here!
There.
We should need a better rod, but I mean, he's like 4 feet! No, that's too far, We're gonna get you this time! We've so spectacularly failed every other time we've tried to get you.
Oh.
Yes!
Ah! We cheated! We totally cheated! That's fine! I can't believe that the Guardian spawned right in front of Jiro. An extra 3,000 points!
Yes, please!
I wonder how much he's worth normally. Okay, so we just really got a lot of points here. Wow!
Warg! Imagine if it had a price tag. Or prize tag. Price tag.
I don't think you can get a prize tag on the Guardian.
That'd be crazy.
Good gosh, though. Okay, we got that many. And it takes 100,000 for this vest. I understand it's not very good, and we're not going to go for it.
We're not going to be able to. There's not enough game left.
We should have checked out more library books. We might have been able to get all the books read, too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh well, we read a couple of them. If we have any extra time,
We'll try and cram
in school.
If we can go back to school.
If we ever get to go back to school, like it,
Psst, Makoto, could you check out this book for me?
yeah. I really need the library books. Don't let anybody know. And a cool...
I'll kill you all!
A cool dad like Shido-san. Again, Dad Sona 5.
Ignorant frickin' masses.
Now you gotta be careful. If you start glowering too much about the ignorant frickin' masses, then you start to become the dictator yourself. Like, I'll show them what's good for them.
You're correct, yeah. And that's bad, right?
Yes, Billy. Oh no!
Time to go to my palace, it'll be full of lockers. And before we go and finish things up, it's time to do more confidants.
Old habits die so hard!
They're all here.
The time's finally come. We only need to send the calling card now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
There will be no going back.
And no mercy either.
And then I realized that actually, I'd better make sure I have the right persona up. You never know what's going to happen.
That's a fair point.
And I don't want to be caught with my pants down again. Okay.
Ooh.
Oi! Take 2. Now we're going.
For real, Vive.
It's finally coming down to this. So, how are we gonna send the calling card?
So this one's gotta be big and super dramatic.
I want to walk up and punch him in the face with this.
To send it to the diet building.
That would be a really bad idea. That's going to get you murdered by security guards, police, etc., and become, you know, an international news story as a villain, which the Phantom Thieves
We already are!
already are. It's not... Don't assault him.
And even if we handed it over to different media sources, Who knows how it would be treated?
Well, we do know one media source whose interpretations we can trust.
Yeah, but she's too small. It just
I
gets
know.
buried. And you know, thinking about it, Billy, ever since you had that bonding moment with Akechi, where you sort of recognized your own dark side and tried to firmly reject it, since then you've been saying things like, I want to become the dictator of Japan, and you want to go punch people out.
I'm sure there's no correlation whatsoever.
Huh.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be paying close attention to you. I'm not so sure I can trust your actions from this point out.
Well, it's a good thing you're the one playing then, isn't it?
The worst case scenario would be giving it to the police under the table.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have any impact.
Yeah. They would just be like, why do you have
What
this?
shall we do
Arrest.
then?
Yeah, why don't we ask Sai?
That seems to be the only real way we can do it.
Alternately, we could come up with some, like, random other plan, and all of these things are good, but why not consult Sai?
I like the idea of displaying it on the big
Just said
Jumbotron.
It's not gonna work.
No, she might have ideas!
Yeah! I don't
Arrgh!
want her to give it to him.
Futaba-chan?
Yeah, and just like we thought, the way to go is for
Like hack on a
Futaba.
TV feed or something.
I know you're obsessed with it being on that TV, and it's probably going to be on that TV, but...
You know me! I swear, I told you for quite some time that door in the prison cell was gonna lead somewhere, and it did!
For everybody who doesn't know what he's talking about, in our Deadly Premonition Let's Play, there was this random, bizarrely hidden door in a prison cell in like the county jail, and Billy became obsessed with this door.
But it turned out I was right at the end!
So, there you have it.
My Futaba cannon is ready.
I'm scared.
Futaba cannon, eh?
It's good to go. Look. Now, if I do this.
Yes?
When did you make this?
She's got nothing but free
Should've told us
time.
You were planning something.
To trick your enemies, you first gotta trick your allies.
Haven't we already been through this?
I believe we have, yes.
How stylish.
Of course, that's where he focuses.
It's kick-ass!
Of course, that's where she focuses.
This should work nicely.
All right, it's time for people to start coming to their senses.
Gonna flood the internet.
Who knows?
National news.
Excellent.
Suspected to be the leader of the Phantom Thieves died while in custody. The police have officially announced that these crimes have been committed.
Yeah, I like the boy band and anime ads back there.
Yep!
Yep.
What is up, everybody?
Who you all know as the Phantom Thieves.
And the music.
Yeah!
Shitty guys in power. They've been manipulating information to try and hide the truth.
I love the modulation. That one's Yuji.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
This is
We can't
great.
Switch it out. Seems we aren't the only ones affected either.
Much better, Alibaba. Much better.
We would like to first borrow your time. Recent scandals of public figures. What if that's just an event? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. These weren't caused by unknown reasons. One man is behind every single instance, simply to satiate his own greed.
Is this for real?
That man was afraid his crimes would be exposed and shifted the blame on us. He even manipulated the police for that.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Steal the hearts of criminals. This asshole tried to dump what he did on
Oh god! Red alert! Descon 1!
He doesn't care about those
Are they
victims
stupid?
at all.
Shut everything down!
The identity of that cowardly man is...
Come on, get it. Dang it.
The hell? Who's getting good?
Ooh, the police reacted much faster than I thought. Too bad. I win.
Jesus!
The man behind it all is a current cabinet member of all things. The Minister of State for Special Missions, Masayoshi Shido.
And if they can get him to... I mean, if he'll confess everything, then
Yep.
That says a lot.
it's the end.
Prove that. Look,
Yes!
see, all of us are alive and naked.
Is that a cat?
Sure, the people investigating us can tell if this is a lie or not. Shido himself will soon confess all the crimes
You think it's some kind of prank?
No way. Could this be real?
Don't block the road, people!
What's going on?
We're not gonna sit back and watch some crook wreck this country just because of his
Yeah!
Ain't that right, leader?
Hey, we can see his face!
Yes. Before that happens, we will take this country.
How fickle.
Nice.
They're already cheering.
Yes. We're looking into it now. Please, if you would so kindly.
Very well. I'll crush them beneath my heel.
I mean, because he can prepare for this.
That's what I was about to say the same thing. Unlike anybody else, he actually has knowledge of how this works.
He can manipulate it.
I mean, he doesn't have the same type of...
remaining members put that notice out?
He doesn't have the same type of knowledge that Akechi does.
That's true.
But, I mean, there's no way he doesn't know that he has a palace.
Yeah, I mean, he even put those shadow anomalies in there.
Now, we don't know that for sure. We're just assuming that he had, like, different preparations that are meaningless, like the mouse statues and the shadow anomalies that are there as sort of like a security thing.
Right.
But we don't know for sure that we can link any of these things that we interpreted as security measures to him preparing.
That's true. That's true.
I still believe in these things, so I'm sure he can prepare. Also, for somebody like Shido, is calling him out on what essentially amounts to not only a national stage, but an international stage. Is calling him out actually going to increase the power of his shadow?
Probably. I think that makes sense.
Because
his pride is being challenged.
But like as something like the ruler of the world being challenged by something on the same sort of level. I mean, I don't know. It could just be that like his own confidence is enough that makes him really strong, but it doesn't just seem like this calling card compared to others would make him more defensive, fire him up more, make him
I agree.
Make him more ready for action, I suppose.
Yeah.
Words! Commentate!
What did they mean when they said nobody has died? Could they have installed a new leader just to threaten us and Shido?
Really?
We're going to check with the different departments.
Really? I thought they would have just covered up the death. But these people seem to genuinely don't know?
No, they thought he committed suicide. And, bureaucratic shuffle.
Oh, right.
They didn't think that he was murdered under their care. They thought he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Yes?
What? How can that be?
The Phantom Thief's corpse seems to be missing from the morgue.
It's been missing for quite some time now.
Didn't your men check the death certificate and carrier documents?
Yes, but,
Give me a straight answer.
Clearly, there is some level of corruption in here.
No.
That they, can't really hide at this point. I mean, I really believe that the vast majority, which larger than the vast majority, of the police, they're just doing their job.
Yeah, those guys in like the I guess lobby or something who were like on the phone and sort of commenting, they didn't seem like they were like the corrupt sort.
Yeah,
they seemed like just regular people.
You have to find the right people at different points in the chain.
Perhaps this Phantom Thief tricked us with his bizarre
powers.
Oh,
such an excuse. I mean, it's true.
Maybe he just made us think he had died.
I mean, there you have it.
Who made those documents? Who was there at the scene of the suicide?
Oh, he retired. He retired and went on vacation.
Yeah, he retired and disappeared to the Caribbean, apparently.
Find a way to stop a change of heart. Don't we have Wakaba Ishiki's research materials?
Oh!
And what about Akechi? Where did that useless brat go?
Is it the opposite of what we said? Is he thinking? Is he assuming that he's going to lose? Which sort of seems fair. The Phantom Thieves have smashed everybody else that's gotten in their way.
He must have run away knowing he failed. Bring him here when you find him. Got
And see, he doesn't know that Akechi, the whole thing with Akechi in his own palace.
Yeah, how could he?
I'll erase any who gets in my way, just as I've always done.
Is that sort of feather epaulets in a military uniform? I mean,
Kind of, yeah.
That doesn't quite make sense. But then we get the spiky hat. Really looking forward to seeing him. Of course, we didn't see Shadow Shido in his own palace. We shouldn't either.
Right.
That was the right call.
The big reveal is going to be awesome.
Where is the Phantom Thief's body?
Phantom Thief? Body?
I'm a prosecutor. Why are you asking me?
This isn't the time for games.
She got kicked off the case, right?
Yeah.
Though she did go to talk to him right before the suicide.
That's true.
I really don't know what you're speaking of. Oh, but that reminds me.
I ran into Goro Akechi.
I received a calling card from the Phantom.
Ah.
But everything from then on is a blur. No. Could I have done something wrong?
And this is so credible under the circumstances. They have to believe her.
Then I
I like that that's the same expression Makoto does.
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah, that's really good. See, this is what we meant when I said let's talk to Sai.
Yeah.
Hey!
Damn those Phantom Thieves! They even got Prosecutor Nijima!
Did the Phantom?
This is beautiful.
Don't tell me. Was your heart... Could this be true, Nijima?
What have I done?
The Phantom Thief. He's alive!
Even so, how did he escape from the station?
Oh, it's kind of pointless to muse about that right now, isn't it? Like, it's already happened.
Maybe, but they have to sort of follow everything they can, get every bit of information they can. If they find out, for instance, that the leader of the Phantom Thieves was able to escape from the police station by opening a wormhole in the wall, or by taking a wad of chewing gum and turning it into a door. They don't know how any of the things he does work.
That's quite the imagination you have there.
It doesn't matter. We must catch him. We can't let this get out. Not only was the suicide announcement false, but he got away on top of that. We'll have to interrogate you as a key witness.
Why me?
Check the documents you created. You may remember something once you look at them.
Ah, so she's the one who made the document.
But even if you can't recall, all responsibility for his escape rests squarely on your shoulders.
Screw you!
No,
I mean,
hold
it's
on.
true, but...
Is this... See, it seemed to us, like, the reason we were laughing so much is she was, it seemed like she was acting, but...
I'm sorry, I honestly don't know what's going on.
She's acting. She has to act. This is the
no.
only thing she can do, because we didn't do anything to her.
No, I mean, I know, and she does know exactly what happened because she consciously did it all. It's just, it's starting to turn worse for her. It's like I was expecting her to use it as a way to deflect blame from herself.
I mean, I think she's still
You're
doing
the
that.
last person to talk to that Phantom Thief. You have to clean up your boss's mess. If you're going to resent someone, resent your dead director.
Is illness really what killed him?
Oh, I like that look.
Do you think his
There we
death
go.
was truly due to illness?
All right, Sai, get him.
That doesn't matter. Your actions have made a mockery of the police force. You're going to pay for this, I promise.
Beat him down.
Very well.
Aw, dang.
It's all up to you now, everyone.
I was hoping she'd just beat him down with rhetoric or something.
Well, she'll come out of this looking great.
Oh, yeah.
Police officials are said to be currently reviewing the facts of the Phantom Thieves notice, and...
Also, this is going to really hurt Shido's popularity.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just say that that they never hear anything else about this ever again. There will be, I mean, he would still win the election, but there would be like forever a segment of people who would think that he was involved in this. Which, I mean, which it is. I just think it's fascinating that making a big announcement like this, no matter what the outcome, is enough to, like, really do serious damage.
Welcome.
Oh, the tone of voice there. Oh, man.
Somebody was expecting this.
Yeah. And now Coffee Dad's going to worry, except probably not. He seems steeled to fight, too.
Search the place.
Because of course they know.
You're Sojiro Sakura, yes?
I guess even the banner, the Phantom Thieves banner up in Shido's room is still fine.
Yeah, because there's merch.
And you know, Nakamura Jiro was known as a supporter of the Phantom Thieves from school. Well, so it would only make sense.
Plus, they would know his real identity.
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on how far this is going.
They just want to find out if he knows.
You? Where are the Phantom Thieves?
I don't watch the news.
Oh, you mean those guys they've been talking about on TV?
I'm just saying that there's plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Don't play dumb with me.
This is obstruction of business, you know.
We've investigated this thoroughly.
Is this the only way you do things?
They're not upstairs.
Why would they be? How stupid do you think they are?
The Phantom Thieves.
If you're not a customer, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
He's an accomplice. Take him away.
It'll all work out fine.
Yep.
It'll all work out fine with Sai and with Sojiro. All you have to do is get Shido to confess his crimes, and all of this will be taken care of.
Don't get all cocky. You're just some useless criminal's lapdog.
As soon as Sojiro knew, as soon as he agreed to cooperate, he knew it very likely could come to this.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, Sai and Sojiro, everyone believes in them.
Mm-hmm.
So, hooray.
Justice isn't on your side.
Yes, exactly.
The notice put forth by these so-called Phantom Thieves is absolutely groundless. It is nothing more than a wicked terrorist act aimed at obstructing the elections. What we need now is a powerful, unyielding leader. I am willing to risk my life to fight them.
Oh, which one is right? Shido or the Phantom?
Let's go to the fence side and vote.
I hear what Shido-san is saying, but is it true?
It all depends on that whole pesky thing called the truth, doesn't it? See, if the Phantom Thieves are telling the truth, then everything that Shido says is a lie. But if Shido is telling the truth, then everything the Phantom Thieves are saying is a lie. I realize this seems extremely simple and obvious, but isn't that actually generally how it works? What is actually true and what isn't? Because the facts actually change all manner of interpretations of stuff. Anyway.
I speak now to those who call themselves Phantom Thieves. Your actions are gravely serious crimes. You are rebelling against the laws of this country and unnecessarily causing alarm among its citizens.
We're not the ones murdering people, buddy.
I think whatever you want to say about the criminal nature of the Phantom Thieves, the thing that they are not doing is rebelling against the laws of the country.
That's correct.
I call on you to surrender yourselves at once and apologize to the people of this proud nation.
You know, at first I wanted to punch his smug face in, but after hearing that, I think we should give up. Why are you all looking at me like that?
Yeah, who would think of this? Who would listen to this and believe it? But, you know, they have to say that.
The Thieves cut into a live broadcast signal, didn't they? They're crazy.
Oh, but don't you think that Shido looks like a criminal too?
Look, that's the face he was born with.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I know what she's saying. I just wanted to comment on that.
I mean, he's got like tinted sunglasses,
no eyebrows,
a goatee, and doesn't wear a suit jacket.
I hope they catch them soon.
I mean, I'm not saying that everybody who looks like that is a criminal. Far from it. I mean, I'm closer to that. What I'm saying is, if you're actually being considered for the next prime minister, that's pretty unusual.
That bastard Shido's trying to act all calm, but he's probably freaking out on the inside.
Quick, take his megaphone away!
Apologize? Quite the funny joke.
Who is the real criminal here?
I would say the guy contracting murders.
Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry.
A lot of people are gathered here.
Our calling card has had a tremendous effect.
There can't be a bigger calling card.
We can't look down on the effect it's had on the people either concerning the metaverse.
That is true.
I wonder if that'll come into play. I mean, it hasn't before, but
I'm real proud of that one.
But this is like an exception, like the first time something this big.
All they're doing is making noise, though.
Seriously, they should just go home and sleep.
Even after what happened, not many people want to see Shido have a change of heart. What we're about to do is just... right?
Yes!
Of course, not many people are going to want to see Shido have a change of heart. That would mean that they were wrong.
That's it exactly. That is 100% the case. Him. Yes. You're absolutely right about that. They want what they believe Shido to be true.
That's right. Have we ever acted outside of the scope of justice?
No!
You have a point.
Hey,
the late to be having doubts.
To think he'd actually go after Masayoshi Shido. Youth is incredible. This has me excited as well. That boy really keeps the news rolling in.
She doesn't notice we're here, right? That keen journalist knows is a force to be reckoned with.
Wouldn't matter if she did.
I wonder why... This is interesting. I wonder if she's here...
Because we maxed her out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Whoa, why's Mishima here? Man, that kid's impressive.
Okay, are all the Confidants gonna run up to the diet building then?
The screen's gonna get pretty crowded.
The Phantom Thieves are just. I guarantee it.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I'm so sorry I kept picking on him.
There may not be many of them, but we have to cherish our fans.
So do we. Thank you, guys.
Seriously.
Let's go change Shido's heart.
We'll keep the lockers coming.
Yes!
Justice only we know, huh?
Yes!
If only I were 20 years younger.
Heck yeah!
Your victory is certain.
So, do these scenes occur no matter what happens as long as you've got them maxed, or do you have to actually have them all maxed for these scenes? Or you know, just like, is everybody going to be there? Or is it just going to be the people you maxed? Or in order to get the scene, do you have to have them all?
I don't know. But we're going to get them all anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this crazy? The Phantom Thieves are totally insane!
Meanwhile, she just thinks, insane, all they do is drink coffee. All I do is make coffee for them.
Their laundry.
I wish I'd gone straight home. I could have seen it in person in Shibuya that way.
To think he would turn out to be such a troublemaker.
It's almost like we're praying to the Phantom Thieves here.
Kinda.
I mean, these scenes obviously would only show up if we got
wasn't
them.
Wasn't there a rumor going around that the Phantom Thieves were murdering people? I knew they were no good the moment that stuff came up. I bet they're just a bunch of scumbags.
Oh, I see. That's scary.
Where on earth are you?
No, see, there's her, the entry to her clinic right over there. Isn't that it?
Okay, no, I
like
guess you're right.
Doorway?
Yeah.
Those Phantom Thieves have kept me in the black for quite some time.
The more exciting things get, right?
Well, here we go. I know there's more of the game. We know there's more after this. But still, we're about to run in and take on the person responsible for everything so far.
I'm excited.
How can we not be pumped? Let's rock. Here it is. Cute.
That's pretty funny.
Shido!
Huh!
And he's here like normal, huh?
Where did you lowlights obtain that power?
I was wondering if maybe he went into his own palace.
Shadow Shido is just himself. That is truly terrifying. I'm sure he'll transform in some awful monster or whatever, but wouldn't it be great if he didn't?
Yeah.
If he didn't need to resort to some weird... I mean, I say resort like he has control over it. Maybe he does. But, you know, all the other ones were distortions of what their own thing was. but if Shido actually knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't change at all because he is who he is.
That is a high degree of...
That would be awesome. Now, whether this is what's going to happen or not, I couldn't say. But
right.
Not that it matters. If you have a complaint, I'm willing to listen.
You're a murderer. A mass murderer.
Vetoed.
What did you do to Akechi? He was your own son.
I had a feeling it was something like that. He reminded me too much of that woman.
We had thought about this. It really was he never cared.
Didn't care.
I also have an idea as to why he approached me. He was hoping to trap me, was he not?
Well, a bit worse.
He was sharp, but in the end he was just a kid. I controlled him merely by offering praise.
That would be extremely effective against Akechi, especially coming from Shido.
Yeah.
I intended to dispose of him as soon as I became Prime Minister.
Yeah, we know.
Duh.
What? I could never keep someone with such intimate knowledge of my past alive.
I still wonder, is cognitive Akechi going to come out? Maybe not, but that would be really interesting. Or if we have to fight him at the same time.
Yeah.
Whatever else you want to say about Shido and what he planned to do with Akechi and what he thought of Akechi, Akechi was his sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he used Akechi quite legitimately to obtain a lot of the things that he had. He wouldn't have been able to without it.
Just a tool to win.
No, I know that, but I'm saying that because Akechi is his sword, is he going to wield his sword against us?
I see. Probably.
What an ace detective. He was standing beside me all this time, yet couldn't see through my plans.
Well, to be fair, that detective stuff was all staged by him anyway, but you know.
His destroying himself saved me quite a bit of effort, though.
No, he did understand Shido's plans.
No, yeah, I know.
How could you?
But he didn't see himself being wiped out by Shido.
He was unwilling to look. He was unwilling to look at that possibility.
You stole my mom's research and took her life. Everything you've done has been for your own selfish gains. You even killed my father. I will never forgive you.
Sacrifices are inevitable in the path of reform.
Hey, it's not a sacrifice if you're sacrificing someone else.
Yeah!
That's just murder.
I only require that the foolish entrust themselves to their superiors. I shall guide them.
Oh, how noble, etc., etc. Good lord.
The hell makes you think you're so much better than everyone else?
What does it say that Shadow Shido talks the exact same as regular Shido?
Like I was saying a minute ago, right?
Yeah.
You never would have been able to make it this far without Akechi's help!
Yeah!
He only appeared because of the expectations God held for me.
So he's assuming the entire time that it is his destiny to rule the world simply because he's such hot shit?
I guess so.
Moreover, it was thanks to me that Akechi was able to properly use his power to begin with.
What?
The changing of hearts that you've been doing was nothing more than provoking the public.
How selfish!
You know, Akechi also said that God himself had bestowed that power upon him.
Uh-huh.
So it's interesting how both he and Shido invoke the divine in terms of this.
You were unable to win by honest means, so you used foul tricks to ascend the political ladder.
That's just factual.
Yeah.
A cruel person like you has no right to stand leading the citizens of this country. You're nothing but a criminal who rose above others by climbing a staircase of sin.
Oh, I
like
love that!
Yeah,
That's
staircase
great!
of sin.
The life of a nation, as opposed to those of a few sacrifices. There can be no comparison.
This is the worst kind of evil! I'm sorry, hold on, how do I put this? I am so self-evidently superior to everyone else.
All they're good for is sacrifices for me.
Nothing that anyone else says can possibly have any value because my interpretation of all that I see is self-evidently the truth facts correct in every way. Nobody else can possibly see things the way that I can. The reason, of course, that I can see things in this perfect way, thus making it obvious that I must rule over you all, is just because I'm the one that sees them.
He's following the mandate of heaven, TM.
Yeah, it kind of is something like the Chinese mandate of heaven.
The ignorant masses only care about their own personal happiness. I am merely granting that for them.
Oh, now that you mention it, it's really the mandate of heaven.
Yeah, why do you think I said it? I know stuff too.
It's true, you do. So, what the mandate of heaven is a really old Chinese, not governing principle, but philosophy of rule.
Yeah.
That, and you know, of course, like, obviously I'm a Three Kingdoms fan, so I know all about this stuff.
Where do you think I got it from? I've heard him talk about Three Kingdoms for quite some time.
That's true. So, the idea behind the mandate of heaven, to boil it all down, is the guy what won is the guy that heaven wanted to win, so he must have been right the whole time. And that is exactly the way that Shido is looking at this.
Yeah.
That is the social reform that only I, as the one chosen by God, can enact.
Oh, screw you!
I can't believe you look down on everyone else so harshly.
Nobody else could possibly have an opinion or be right about something or just be different without being so foolish as you say, right? Good. Ugh.
I'd never accept a leader who makes a teenager murder people.
There you go.
You say it's for the country, but I bet it's all for yourself.
Yes.
Which from his perspective is the same thing.
Yeah, it is. He manifestly doesn't think of anybody else. Doesn't value anybody else. It's just him. And he can come up with ways to rationalize it so it's right.
Nobody would wish for something like that.
Nobody? Then why was I chosen? Why are they surrendering the seat of Prime Minister to me?
The chamber moved down to the level of the mere man.
Everyone denies the value of hard work these days. Instead, they seek to effortlessly gain wealth.
Shido did the same. He effortlessly is on his way to gaining the position of Prime Minister.
That is why I must re-establish this mighty country. One that does not waver. One that others bow to.
Restoration of Imperial Japan.
Yeah.
Mighty my ass. That's just a crooked country made by a crook.
Bam.
We cannot let you do this. You are a disgrace to Japan.
To humanity.
Hence, we will take your deranged heart.
Those who disobey me must be eliminated. However, considering the loss of Akechi, it would be a waste to kill those who are actually capable.
Are you going to offer us to join the dark side?
Presumably. We both thought a minute ago when he said, oh, Akechi was only able to use his power because of me. We thought he was going to go into that.
Yeah.
I suppose he's about to.
I guess.
I mean, he does have the knowledge of Wakaba Ishiki's research. That he could have been talking about that, or he could have been talking about how he gave Akechi the opportunity to use his power.
Right.
So he could hone it.
I will allow you to choose between life or death. One last time.
I wonder if it's actually going to give us a choice.
Social reform. I will give you anything you want, be it wealth or status.
Even if we agreed, when you got tired of us, you just assassinate us. You literally kill everyone below you when you think that they might have any leverage over you just because they know so much. He's done it to people who have been on his side.
Yeah.
Who have been loyally on his side, more or less. I mean, Shido doesn't attract the most loyal of people for some reason due to his nature.
I can't imagine why. I feel like this is a last-ditch effort to not have to fight them.
It is.
Well, here's the thing. If he does somehow coerce them, who could he possibly send to eliminate them? I guess he could do it in the real world.
Yeah, he can do it in the real world.
Yeah, good point.
No way! Wow! Mr. Shido! That sounds so good! Me and Ghost yourself!
There's no way we'd follow you.
Seriously.
No matter how many times you ask, our answer's not gonna change.
It seems the ignorant masses are doomed to remain as such. I thought you were smarter than that. This is unfortunate. I have no choice but to eliminate you all. A small leak will sink a great ship. Great nations have fallen to such lenience. I'll not make such incautious mistakes!
Nice.
There's tons of them! Since when?
Oh! Where is this going? He showed certain victory.
Do not think of me as you did my foolish son who acted so brashly. You little...
Standing on top of the world, so to speak.
Without further delay.
Oh God!
Our leader's gone through shit because of you. It's on!
Goodness. That's terrible.
Any who stand in my way.
I like his Char helmet.
There is no need for thieves in my mighty country.
That Char helmet is completely intentional.
Yeah.
I mean, he's voiced by Ikeda Shuichi, so...
Only myself and the ones who revere me are needed.
And of course, you know, we don't live under a rock. We know this song.
Right.
And it's awesome!
We've been looking forward to it the entire time.
Risking our lives to stop
no lyrics yet.
That's why we're Phantom Thieves.
Beast of human sacrifice.
Well, what we have to do is take down the beast first.
Yeah.
Look at the tail.
I don't want to look at it. It's made of people!
I mean, this thing is like right out of Bloodborne.
Right? We need to debilitate first.
Yeah, we're starting with debilitate. And then I'm going to move over to Siegfried. The last team we were using with Yusuke and Ryuji, they had all the party buffs covered. But this team is different and does not have all those covered, so I'm going to move to null physical Siegfried, who does have, who can just buff everybody.
I mean, he's probably just going to start hitting us with Megidos.
Probably something like that, yeah.
I know you wanted to use Miracle Punch.
I'm sure you can't even critical him.
I'll use my persona. Let's go.
That is really interesting. You noticed, right?
Yeah, that she changed her pose.
Yeah, since he's not riding Johanna anymore.
Yeah.
And pretty dramatic pose, too.
Let's just start putting up some barriers here or there, maybe.
Seems good.
Just keep the healer alive.
And stay down.
Huh! Okay.
That may not be bad.
I mean, especially if his other action, if you don't have a Tetra up, is to, like, hit you all or something.
Or use Dekaja.
Yeah.
Like, it might be worth baiting him with a barrier, you know?
Persona!
Not necessarily, but I will keep this in mind.
Siegfried! Alright.
Are you scared?
No! We're not scared!
Not scum like you.
He is probably really tough, though.
Okay, probably, yeah. Ah, he repels physical.
Well,
that's a problem.
That stinks. Guess I better not use Siegfried then.
It's a good thing you used the punch then, didn't it?
Yeah, and it's also great that we're not using Ryuji and Yusuke. So, just to find out. All right.
Message received.
Haru's not so good here.
Yeah.
Resistance is futile.
He does.
Okay. That kind of sucks.
Well, that charge isn't going to be helpful then.
Right?
All right. Very well then, it may be time to feed Haru all the coffee in the world.
How apropos!
Indeed. Of course I'm in a boss battle and I'm lost and stuck in the menus looking for a dang item. Of course I am.
The true enemy.
This is what happens every time, yeah. Yeah, that's coming back up, thanks.
We'll have none of that.
I love that pose she does.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hi, it's just the tetra baiting isn't very sustainable.
That's why I'm talking about feed her all the coffee.
Yeah. Yes!
Well, it doesn't...
Oh, right, yeah, I guess that doesn't matter at all.
Darn it!
He missed everyone with that.
Wait, what? He missed them?
He missed them, those who didn't block it, or just... And Makoto countered. Also,
oh, I thought you were talking about the Dekaja.
No, he missed everyone with the beast swipe. I guess there's no point to buff everyone.
Yeah, it's gonna be too difficult to just keep it up like that. I really do want to stay on Siegfried because of the Null Fizz. Do I have somebody else
who's strong against it or something?
Oh yeah, no, I have Addis, who I was gonna give all the auto mods to. He's even got Debilitate and Spellmaster. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm gonna go to Addis then. I really wanted to use him for auto mob, but as it turns out, I felt he wasn't done, but I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, okay, this will work. I just hope Shido doesn't use Dark.
Right? He's got Samarikarm and Salvation even.
And this, for maybe a certain battle against a certain Reaper.
You might want to refresh.
No, that's why. That's why I initially switched to Michael, but then it was like, well, physical.
Just hope he doesn't use Dakunda.
It's gonna be hard to do damage to him. I'm probably gonna have to swap in on. I guess without... Sorry, Haru! Why is it that in important battles, I can't really figure out how to use you properly?
I think it's because we went gun with her instead of Sai.
To the back line, let's get this done.
I probably need on, frankly. Yep, here it is.
Well, gosh darn it. Debilitate's not free, you know, but that is pretty low since you have Spellmaster.
It's time.
So the question is, do we play the buff-debuff game, or do we just forget it?
I think we need to play the debuff game at least. Not the buff game, but the debuff game.
I agree.
Because overall, that's less SP and more damage to him.
Yes.
Be nice if we could keep buffs up, but
we're not going to be able to, so if that's the way it's going to go, that's...
Ultimately, that is a more efficient expenditure of SP.
Yeah. Only Jito using 15 every couple of turns.
I mean, he recovers half of that.
And, I mean, On is here for this.
Yes. Uh-oh! I think it's time for everyone to guard.
Calm down.
Yeah, just what a waste.
Yeah, because On's probably going down even if she does guard.
Oh, the SP. I may as well just let On go down. Well, she has Concentrate up. Well, she'll use it, too.
Oh, she's also got Endure.
Yeah, once, so that'll be fine.
Okay.
Morgana's definitely gonna guard, because he's squishy.
I'll use my persona.
Let's just throw this up.
Case.
Maybe he'll waste a turn getting rid of it.
Persona.
Boom! Ish.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Oh! Is that it?
And it really was physical, too, which is what I was banking on.
Well, usually when they charge it, like, it does Almighty, so
yeah.
You can't resist it, but that was... Getting Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood flashbacks here. Kinda looks like Envy, doesn't he?
Little bit.
There.
He is... We're just not gonna be able to do any damage to the guy.
Well, I mean, We don't have to do a whole lot of damage, we just have to do consistent damage.
Oh, you're right.
All right.
I won't go easy.
Ha! It's a bigger cat than me!
Oh, that was nice while it lasted. And now that I'm looking at him, that's not... I've been paying... It's so easy to pay attention to the giant golden lion of death, evil, and corpses.
Yeah.
But the more we get to see, that's just Shard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like all exaggerated, but like kind of the color scheme and
yeah,
the cape.
entirely, yeah.
Can I say how much I appreciate that?
All right.
Prepare yourself.
Man, this is gonna take forever, isn't it?
I don't know, we've gotten him down by a third already.
You lowlifes! I hope you understand what it means to turn your back on me.
I don't want to understand.
Then you shall perish! You shall regret these foolish actions against me in the afterlife!
Oh yeah? What do you got? Oh!
It changed?
Oh!
I will destroy
It's a griffin now, sort of. Wings of human sacrifice.
Strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Wonder what this means.
I bet it's gonna be resistant to magic now.
Probably, yeah. But like, how is Shido able to do this? Is this just is this because he knows the metaverse, or is this because he knows, or is this just his own personal characteristic? You know?
Well, he is putting himself above them.
Yes, I mean his ability to change like this, though.
Might as well test it out.
Yeah. Any luck?
Ah, he resists at least wind.
Okay, so can she actually hit it?
Okay, he's vulnerable to physical now.
So it's not like cognitive Wakaba, who you couldn't even hit.
Right,
because she was so far away. Got it. All right, on. Out you go!
Sorry, to the front line.
Can you endure this?
Now he's using magic.
Nice, Joker. Just a
Ha! Michael, yes! That was the right call! I'm afraid to use somebody with a weakness.
Right? Especially since he's going to be tossing out magic.
But I need to hit him with something physical. Alright, well...
Well, you got physical there.
What the heck is Black Frost? Just the most useful persona?
Hee-ho!
Black Frost!
I mean, he's certainly not the best, but he was perfect against Akechi, and...
Yeah!
Go down!
Still had the charge up.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because those things don't go away till you use them or go down.
I appreciate it.
I like how we're not really having to heal.
Right?
But, you know, fight hadn't started yet.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have another form. Like a second stage.
I mean, the music gives it away.
Yeah.
How's this?
Go!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
That was
Woo!
awesome, Mona.
Yeah. You don't have your upgraded persona yet! Wow!
Go debilitate! Alright, the damage isn't quite gonna be quite as high, but...
Still pretty good.
Alright. Good cat, but you out!
Done. You take it.
Stepping up!
Well, everything seems straightforward. Woo!
Oh, yeah. Alright, she's got it. Yeah, they've all got evade to their weaknesses.
Yeah,
No, are you okay?
Haru, why?
Can you endure this?
okay, so he'll use light as well. So...
Hopefully not insta-kills.
Okay. As long as he doesn't use insta-kills. Black Frost should be fine. And I mean, Michael would be best, but I need to hit him.
Right.
Well, I'm going to move over there anyway. Don't I need to debilitate him again?
Yeah, you should debilitate him once more. Especially since he's only taking... No, he's still taking 2 turns, yeah.
See if you can get one in, man. We're still in the prelude, though.
Good thing we're prepared.
And rich!
Thanks!
Not anymore, not for some time.
We've still got over 1,000,000 yen.
Ha!
Well, with his accuracy tank, Royal Wing Beam!
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Doesn't matter, though.
Right?
I so want to do it.
But he'll just attack you with, your weak spot.
I can't. Even though I want to.
You're mine.
But why can't I have everything that I want instantly, no questions asked?
Well, time for me to take a swing at things.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, I didn't miss. He didn't miss because I didn't call it.
Yeah. Just keep holding out a little bit longer, Haru.
I'm sure the next phase is about to... Yeah.
To think you've managed this much. Why won't you stop resisting?
Why should we? Nobody's just gonna... You can't expect everyone in the whole world to just roll over and do whatever you want.
The nation I strive for is the ultimate realization of the public's happiness.
Your happiness. Oh!
It changed again?
That's gross.
The weak must be sacrificed for the sake of grand ideals. That is the natural order of this world.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Huh. You know, this kind of looks Aztecian, doesn't it? What was the name of that cult again? The Sun God cult?
Huh.
I'm probably just jumping to conclusions, but I just wanted to point that out.
So they're people just standing on each other's shoulders. But it wasn't immediately apparent if they were like in a tomb themselves,
right,
or were bowing or something like that. Okay. Then at the tippy top, of course, is dear leader. Well, what's he gonna do? Now I'm kind of afraid.
What's he gonna be resistant to?
Don't take a genius to figure out what to do here. Debilitate! Thank goodness. Okay.
I was also concerned it wouldn't work for some reason.
Ryuji, sacrifice yourself! Okay.
Hey, he's not immune to physical. He's going down.
Very well. Makoto, give it a shot!
Huh.
What sort of horrible thing is going to happen to us?
I know, I'm terrified.
How's this?
Well, if no one's used up their...
And that counts.
He's only got 1 turn.
Well, he's done.
He's toast. Doesn't even resist anything.
Well, maybe he does, but he hasn't resisted what we've used.
No, that attack was his strongest attack, while debilitated.
There.
This isn't really necessary, I think, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
The cannons look like megaphones. Like speakers.
Fortunately, they're not attacking their ally, Ryuji. A fellow megaphone.
Ah! My people! I repel megaphone attacks.
Okay, I suppose this is the end of this part.
Almost. I mean, he's not surviving this turn.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he'll survive with like 2 hit points.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's charging up. Be careful.
Well, it's not going to survive this turn.
This one. Defense up.
I feel better about this.
I mean, Unholy Convergence, that's probably an almighty attack.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
But he gonna die.
Pew! Oh, I probably should have debilitated him, but...
No, you still got one more. Oh, maybe not.
No, I don't, but I have to take him out.
There we go.
Wonder what that was gonna do. Hurt is the answer. Hurt!
Yeah.
Well, that's the lion down. So now what, Mr. Shido?
Useless, ignorant masses!
You know that symbol on his belt?
Uh-huh.
It does kind of look like the rays of the sun.
Yeah.
You might be onto something.
It seems even thieves should not be taken lightly if they come in great enough numbers.
Doesn't the spikes on his helmet kind of look Aztecian too?
Aztec is what you say, not Aztecian. That's like saying Francian.
Francian.
No?
They don't?
No, but they maybe look like they could be the rays of the sun if you look at them in that way. So, by the way, although on the one hand I am sad that Shido indeed has to transform his shadow, just like everybody else has, that, you know, maybe it wasn't really awesome because he's just himself, you know. But, on the bright side, he looks like Char, so that counts as a win to me, but I may be biased in favor of Gundam.
Once you're losing, you're putting all the blame on the masses, huh?
Yeah, he kind of... That's his justification for doing this. The masses.
Yeah, and the masses, of course, are whatever he says they are.
Yeah.
So, you're the one unifying them.
Them?
A touching reunion, isn't it?
The next time you crush a foe, I suggest you do it in a more certain manner.
Not that there'll be a next time for you.
You.
Yes?
You're more than just a member of the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Well. I thought he was looking at Morgana. Long time no see. Yeah!
It's not the first time you failed to finish this guy off.
And he takes the mask off inside a palace, no less. That is fascinating.
You took him to court, and yet you don't remember? You truly don't care about the fate of others.
He's looking at Morgana. They just assume he's talking about Joker.
Yeah, remember? Well, long ago, before there were a lot of things that we knew. I mean, before we'd even seen the dream with Morgana. I had said that I thought that there would be some problem with Morgana, like being tempted with his real identity.
Right.
And that it was going to be something like the Metaverse Cabal that's like, so we know who you are.
Right.
Sort of makes you wonder just a little bit if something like that really is what's going to happen. But, I mean, alternately, he's just doing the humph and is talking about...
Possibly.
You know... Yeah.
Could you be the one from back then? That damn brat who showed up and stood against me when I was with that woman. I see. So it truly is you.
And none of them noticed that he was confused.
Yeah. If that's the case, but it seems to be, or at the very least, it seems like that was awkward.
Yeah.
What an interesting turn of fate.
After all, we still haven't resolved anything with Morgana.
Right.
But your efforts will be worthless in the end.
What?
Small sacrifices are inescapable for those wishing to be powerful, competent leaders.
So who do you plan on sacrificing next?
The masses, of course.
How would you ever reach your destination if you stopped to count every ant you crushed on the road?
Are you saying that the people you killed deserve to die? He's totally insane.
I wouldn't expect the ignorant masses of this country to understand.
You know, for wanting to act on somebody's behalf, you sure have a low opinion of them.
Thus, I will offer proof.
Please don't.
My God!
By forcefully crushing the Phantom Thieves.
He is fighting us as himself.
Hell yeah! That's awesome!
Yeah!
Yes! And all that tension from the whatever you call those, the braces.
Training braces, yeah.
Shall win this game.
And that power aura.
Yeah.
And now he's like suddenly super buff. Like, and here we go.
Yes.
It's like Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising.
What is this power?
Just like all of a sudden, like, hey, guess what? Did you know that the main villain is just Mr. Buff and there's nothing special about it? He's a politician too, come to think of it.
Yeah, he was. Senator, I think.
Yeah.
Careful! Those muscles aren't just for show!
Samael, huh? Okay.
It's time.
Well, you're gonna hate us for this, guys, but there's gonna be a lot of wrap-up after beating Shido, so we'll do that next time. Now, don't worry, this isn't the worst cliffhanger of all time. What we are gonna do is just have the next episode come out tomorrow. It's just gonna switch when
we'll just release Dangan when we would normally release a Persona in order to release this episode and the next one back to back.
Yeah, because we don't want to make you wait through this. But if we tried to finish all this up, then this would be like 2 hours long. And no.